Many of you remember this dude right here, this no-lip man that should have been arrested with the McMichaels. They finally arrested him today on multiple charges. So this came out in the Daily Mail, May 21st, 2020. Georgia man who filmed Ahmaud Arbery's deadly shooting on his cell phone is arrested on multiple charges, including murder and false imprisonment. A man who filmed the Ahmaud Arbery shooting has been arrested on charges including murder, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation said Thursday. William Roddie Bryan Jr., 50, was arrested on charges of felony murder and criminal attempt to commit false imprisonment, officials announced. Gregory McMichael, 64, and his son, Travis McMichael, 34, were charged this month with murder and aggravated assault for the shooting death of an unarmed Arbery, 25, in Brunswick, Georgia, on February 25th. Bryan, a neighbor of the McMichaels, watched and shot the footage of the attack, never flinched. Never flinched. Didn't bother him one bit. It was his cell phone footage that exposed the brutal killing of the jogger. He will be booked into Glenn County Jail. Ben Crump, an attorney for the victim's family, had already called for Bryan's arrest for aiding and abetting the McMichaels in Arbery's murder. This is William Roddie Bryan, who we believe may have been the third person in pursuit of Ahmaud Arbery. If he chased down Arbery and filmed his execution, he should be arrested and charged with aiding and abetting them in committing this crime of murder. Hashtag run with Maud. Crump wrote in a Twitter. Bryan lives just a few houses away from the McMichaels, close to where the killing took place. He has said he was only a witness and not an accomplice. Get out of here. You were there. Get out of here. You were there. You were right there. Oh, what a liar. Not an accomplice of the shooting. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Okay, when he was being chased down for those 4 minutes, you were there for those 4 minutes. You were right there. Get out of here. You're not an accomplice. Yes, you are. The killers evaded prosecution for more than 2 months after the father and son initially claimed they thought Arbery was a burglar after a spate of thefts in the area. And they said that's not true. That bullshit about thefts, that has been proven to be false. They lied. But shocking cell phone footage taken by Bryan was leaked months later, showing the two men chasing and gunning down the victim in the streets. Yep, gunned him down worse than a dog. The lawyer for Arbery's family said the 25-year-old was chased for 4 minutes before being gunned down. So they were getting a thrill out of it, y'all. That's why they waited the 4 minutes before killing him. They were getting a thrill out of that shit. Okay, so the video shows the men ambushing Arbery as he tried to run past their pickup truck. The leaked video sparked outrage across the nation, with LeBron James, Justin Bieber, Kendall Jenner all leading cries for the McMichaels to be charged with murder. Arbery's mother, in an interview with Dr. Phil, hit out at Bryan. Wanda Cooper said she wants all hands involved to be prosecuted to the highest, telling Dr. Phil she strongly believes Bryan was involved. And I believe he was too. This man ain't fooling nobody, trying to act all meek and innocent. Ain't buying his act. I've seen that act many times in my life. Ain't buying it. Bryan's attorney, Kevin Goff, was previously denied claims that he was armed at the time of the killing and insisted he is not a vigilante. Bryan claimed there had been a number of crimes in the neighborhood. Y'all always use that excuse. No, it wasn't. They already confirmed it was not a lot of break-ins going on in that neighborhood. Y'all a bunch of liars. Okay, so this dude was just trying to get away with everything. All right, so he told Weekend Today Bryan had arrived at the scene after he saw Arbery running through the neighborhood and being pursued by the McMichaels in their truck. And yeah, and you saw it going on and you decided to join in. Get out of here. This man ain't innocent. He was in his yard and this just starts happening in front of him. He gets in his car and he's trying to document that. When asked why Bryan followed and filmed the attack, his attorney said he was trying to get Arbery's picture. For what? For what? He didn't commit no crime. What you need his picture for? Because there had been a number of crimes. That's a lie. They already said there were not a bunch of thefts going on in that neighborhood. They had no reason for bothering Ahmaud in the first place. So this is why they keep clinging to crimes in the neighborhood. And even if there were crimes in the neighborhood, he didn't commit any of them. Okay, so you're still wrong. You targeted this guy. And I saw the footage of other people going up to that house and doing the same thing. They walked in, they looked around, they left. How come they weren't committing burglaries in the area? But as soon as the black guy walks up, oh, it's all these crimes in the neighborhood, and oh, he might be burglarizing the place. How come you didn't think that about all the other people that walked up there? We know why you didn't. They didn't look like Arbery. That's why it was no concern to you. And he had run-ins with these folks before. This was not the first time. So they knew who he was. They knew damn well who he was. So they arrested him. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still not impressed. You know, they let them stay out for 74 days and didn't act until now. And the only reason why they're acting is because the video leaked. So why do you expect someone to pat you on the back for something you should have done 74 days ago? No, see, they were all trying to get away with it. Once the video leaked and you saw what the footage was on there was no denying they went on a witch hunt after this guy. And it just goes to show you the things of yesterday in America exist to this very day. None of this stuff have been put behind us. It's still very much alive. Lynching is still alive and well in America. It hasn't gone anywhere. Y'all, please tell me what you think. I am never impressed with their arrest. And even if they arrest these people and they get convicted, they always try to give them the lightest possible conviction in the country. They do it all the time. They did it with Amber Geiger, 10 years. You know, don't be shocked if these guys all bail out of jail. none of them should be eligible for bail. But they'll probably work something out and let them get out, slip them on out of there. You know, I have zero faith in this system because we have seen over the years how the system works. The system is designed to make sure everything about the law is brought down on us and loopholes for them. That's how the country has been running for centuries. And there's no reason to believe anything different is going to happen in this case. So what? They arrest no lips here. So, and seriously, and what's next? Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.